Steak sandwiches, they're works of art, kind of like the Mona Lisa. Not really, but my steak sandwich with garlic aioli and chimichurri sauce belongs in a museum. So let's get to cooking.
Steak sandwiches is a combination of elegance and pure guilty pleasure. So the first step you want to do is make your garlic aioli. Start off by taking one bulb of garlic and slicing off the tip. Drizzle with a little olive oil and a sprinkle of salt. Wrap that up in some tin foil and plop that in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour. Then moving on to your chimichurri sauce. And if you haven't seen that video yet, I went ahead and provided a link in the description down below. So be sure to check it out.
Now that my chimichurri is done and it's tasting blissful, my roasted garlic is finally set to room temperature, so it's time to start making that garlic aioli. First thing you want to do is take half a cup of mayonnaise. You know I'm using Duke's, or you can make your own. Add that to a medium-sized bowl, followed by half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, juice of half a lemon, a solid pinch of salt, maybe a little bit more just for good luck, a couple cranks of some ground black pepper, and your roasted garlic. And that should just be able to squeeze. It's so hot, so hot. And the garlic is nice and soft, so that honestly should break down pretty well when you're mixing it in your sauce. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're picking that up, but look at that. Looks nice and all right, set that aside to let the flavors blend, and now it's time to get started with the piece de resistance, your New York strip steak. So what I have here laying before me is a beautiful piece of New York strip that I'm going to generously season with a little bit of salt and some black pepper. Make sure to get both sides. And you want to make sure to get as much as that seasoning as possible on that fat too. And now it's time to sear the shit out of this bad boy. Lay the steak away from you so you don't splash oil like a dumbass all over yourself. And let it cook for about 2 to 2.5 minutes per side, depending on the temperature you prefer. I'm gonna cook this to medium, medium rare. So as you can see, it's really starting to get a nice sear, develop a nice crust. And don't listen to anyone saying, oh, you can't flip a steak more than once. You absolutely can, because at the end of the day, you wanna develop a nice crust. You're not cooking it on the grill, so you don't have to worry about the char marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the steak.
Bruh.
Add a little bit of garlic, some thyme, which is gonna start popping on you, and a big old knob of butter, because butter makes everything better. So we are going to add the steak back into the pan. Tilt your pan slightly and just start lathering that steak. And you're gonna wanna baste this for about a minute or so. Honestly, just again, it's your whole personal preference, depending on what temperature you like your steak. Medium, medium rare. If you like anything over medium, you might as well just get a burger. Don't even tell me you like medium well or well done. And just like that, we're gonna sit it out and let it sit for about 10 minutes or so. If you cut into this right away, you're gonna lose all the flavor, you're gonna lose all the juice, it's just gonna dry your steak out, and that doesn't make Sebastian happy. So, in the meantime, while your steak is resting, we're gonna go ahead and toast your bread. Moment you've been waiting for. This is what separates the men from the boys. Time to cut into this and see if we're gonna be sleeping on the couch or not tonight. A little bit more medium than I typically like, but hey, it's going on a sandwich, so that's all that matters. Take a look at those. Absolutely gorgeous. Now it's assembly time. Gonna hit it a little bit with that garlic aioli. Then we're gonna come in next with our amazing steak. Layer that with provolone. Now you can use any cheese you want, cheddar, Asiago, who gives a shit. And now we're gonna come in with that so sexy chimichurri sauce. Finish it off with the top part of your bun, and there you have a beautiful steak sandwich. The best part of cooking is eating. I love my job. Well, I think my
my face just said it all. This sandwich slaps. Well, that's it for another episode of Register for Dinner. I'm Sebastian Register, and if you enjoyed today's video and can't wait for us to cook something else up, make sure you smash that like button, comment below, and subscribe. But as always, stay hungry, my friends. I'm gonna eat.